Such a jerk. You are a jerk. Such a jerk. What's up, Knights of X, and welcome to the second week for 3v3 Grand Arena, and we need to have a better week. We went 0-3 our first week, which is not like us. It's been a very long time since that's ever happened, so I changed it up, and I'm hoping that it makes a difference in the next round. So let's get into game. I'm currently at a skill rating of 3806, which is still pretty high in Kyber 1, but we're trying to get to that top 50 mark. That is my goal for Grand Arena. I've always wanted to hit top 50. But our opponent for today is Duck Stab. Interesting. From Space Slugs. That aligns. I've never heard of this guild, but not a bad legacy score. We are the bigger account. They're 13 million galactic power, almost at 13.1. They have all the galactic legends. Let's look at the bottom half of their roster. No CX2. No Bad Batch. No new Bad Batch, it looks like. They are working on them. Let's take a look at the Datacrons. That's the important part. Pretty good in the old set. No maxed out focus Datacrons, but they almost have it looks like they have everyone on the new set at least at level 3, which is really good. So they went for more of a depth of their roster for Datacrons instead of the powerful, like, single ones. So I give them credit for that. They have way more of the new one. I have 2 maxed out focus Datacrons, so I have the advantage there. Let's take a look at the map, guys. I have to attack early today because I have work. So we're going to do all these attacks before work, and hopefully it is a win. So looks like they already attacked. Let's look at the bottom. I put my brand new Lord Vader on defense with CX2's Omicron. I forgot to lock them in at Relic 9 when I was doing the event. I just never saved my roster, so that's super unfortunate. But looks like I set my Jocasta new on defense, and I put 2 Omicrons on her, and I have her pretty fast. I hit all my thresholds that I wanted to hit on my modding guide, so very good here. I don't know if she's gonna do really well in 3v3. I think she gets beaten pretty easily by, like, Inquisitors and Bounty Hunters. But maybe my opponent gets thrown off by that. But they did pretty good on the other teams. Up top, I set a stronger defense. Just because it's a cheese meta doesn't mean I'm not going to set a stronger defense. So I took Inquisitors off of defense, and I put Kylo in there. Try to just throw them off. And I put a bonus turn for Darkside Rey because she's a Sith. Maybe that can change some matchups. I don't know if it changes Bane, but maybe. And then in the back, kept Leia, kept Jabba. Knew they didn't have a focus Datacron, so I decided to keep them back there. But let's take a look at their map. We have Qira Nest, Tuskens, Droids, Bam, and Lord Vader. So that's a single GL in the front. And then up top, we have CLS, Gas, Zori, Queen, and Jabba, which is kind of a give me because of the Datacrons that I have. I have 2 focus Datacrons that can take care of him very easily. So the biggest one we have to think about is Lord Vader. I don't have Leia. I want to use JML here because I want to save my Sith Eternal Bane in case there's anything crazy in the back. But that's going to be the toughest team. We have a Lord Vader Appo with no CX2, so I think it's manageable. So we're going to get this Grand Arena started. We need to be efficient. I hope it's a win. We're going to try to go for one-shots all across the board. But always reminding you, if you do want to support me and you enjoy this content, leave a like on the video and consider subscribing. That is the best way to support me. We just passed 3,000 subs, by the way. Big shout out to you guys. Huge achievement for the channel, 3,000 subs. Let's see if we can get to 4,000 right before the 1 year mark. Let's see if you guys can do it. But with that out of the way, let's get the Grand Arena started and no more losses. First match of the Grand Arena, Jedi Master Luke against Lord Vader with Appo. Moff Gideon is in there, pretty interesting. The Demoralize might try to throw me off with that or something, I'm not sure. Obviously, they have the locked level 3, 6, and 9. That's always what it's going to be. The buffs, the stacking of potency and tenacity, and then the Appo 9. Good armor pen, good crit damage, and some crit chance. That's an overall very good Datacron. I'm running Jedi Knight Revan because of the cleanse, just in case. I have debuff damage level 3, the Wordy Mercenary 6, and then the Cal 9 with armor pen, offense, protection, critical damage, and health. So I'm going to try to just gun down Appo. We do have the speed advantage, so hopefully we get an ability block. Very unfortunate we didn't get it on the most important target. So we're going to go ahead and cleanse. I'm going to pass the turn to JML. Okay. I don't even think I'm going to get to the one-shot ability. I do want to get rid of the clone because of the damage. We'll get rid of Gideon when we can. Increase cooldowns. Yeah, we're not even going to get to the one-shot ability. It's not even going to be needed here. The question is can I get higher banners on this? We don't have the highest banner recovery. And the Order 66 definitely causes issues. I'm going to save the cleanse. I think I have to do this. I have to think for a sec. I'm gonna do this. Oh, I messed that up bad. I messed that up bad. Maybe I should have gone for the one shot. Oh, we didn't get the AoE. That's nice. Let's do this. So now the cooldowns are increased, which is great. Let's go here. A little bit of recovery. One shot? Not quite. There we go. That's actually better than a 64. Really happy with that. We're not going to really use JML for anything else. I don't mind using a Galactic Legend on Lord Vader, especially with the Appo Datacron. So I am not absolutely disappointed with that win. Obviously, do I wish there was a higher banner recovery? Yes. Could I have brought in Hermit Yoda maybe? Possibly, but we'll take the 65 here. Next up, Bam, Santa, and Hondo. Imperial Remnant is not as straightforward as it was last season because they don't have a Imperial Remnant Datacron. So I'm going with Inquisitors here. I think it's a good value. It's a strong level 9. They have the Terminator in the beginning, the Wordy Smuggler Evasion 6, and then obviously the Santa 9 with offense, tenacity, lots of critical damage, and critical chance. Running Reva lead. Tank Revive 3. I don't think it should come into play with health, tenacity, armor pen, critical damage, and offense. Hondo might cause an issue. I think I need to start with ability block. Deathmark is nice. Get some foresight. Okay. Good Deathmark. Hopefully not too much damage. Okay. Go into damage immunity. So now we can stall it out. Good. Now we need her to take another turn. Which I think it's going to work out for us. Don't counterattack, right? Okay. There we go. We stalled it out and got the full banner win. Very nice. The reason why I started with ability block is I knew Hondo was coming up, and I did not want him to put captive on Reva and cause issues there. I guess Bam's immune to ability block. I don't know what happened there, but alright guys, 57 banner win, very nice. Do not fail me now. Please, please, please do not fail me now. I'm giving you one more chance to be used on offense, and we're going to try here. Sidious solo on the Qira Nest and Vandor Chewie. Terminator in the beginning, Wordy Smuggler Evasion 6 and the Nest 9. Armor Pen, critical chance, offense, and tenacity. My Sidious Cron has the tenacity up level 3, the protection and health recovery 6, and obviously the Sidious 9 with critical chance, protection, tenacity, health, and potency. Do not do this to me. Do not throw this Grand Arena. Wait, that should be a thing, right? I guess I just got a basic. Well, I can hit you. Why are you attacking out of turn? Like, you shouldn't be able to attack out of turn, right? The basics are the key here. I don't like the exposes. I guess I was playing that incorrect. Okay. Don't cause issues. Just go down. Well, that got my heart up and down. I guess you got to auto basic because the AoE is not going to do anything because they have the evasion. So, duh. All right. We'll take the 59. Against the droids, I'm going to be bringing in bounty hunters here. I think this should be a straightforward win. I hope. They have the Dark Side Terminator on a special, the droid Wordy level 6 with the damage immunity, and the HK-47-9 with critical damage, tenacity, critical chance protection, and pretty good armor pen. I'm going with Bosk, Grief, the Mando. Terminator in the beginning, health, armor pen, and tenacity. I don't know. Didn't think about the stealth. That's kind of an issue. Get a stun. I'm gonna take this slow. Stun. Okay. Now we just gotta get to contract. I completely forgot about the stealth. Get rid of you. Alright, we're good. I haven't used these guys in a while. Feels good. I don't know why it didn't hit me in my head about the stealth mechanic. That could have been really bad. Goodbye. 57. Very nice. That was a really good front wall. Don't think I used anything overkill on any of these teams, in my opinion. So, we need to see what's in the back. Don't know if we're getting cheesed a fourth time. Hopefully there's some GLs, but let's find out. I got a little excited. I forgot about one more team. It's Tuskens. I completely forgot. I thought that was the last team for some reason. It's still early, guys. But they have an Omicron, Dark Side Terminator on a special, little armor pen, critical damage. Well, it's not a little. That's actually really good. Very good stats. Critical damage and armor pen. We're going with Traya against this team. I have the debuff damage for Dark Side level 3, the Sith Terminator and Health and Protection Recovery 6 with critical damage, critical chance protection, and tenacity. This one's a pretty straightforward battle. That armor pen and crit damage is kind of concerning, but as long as they don't target Nihilus, we should be fine. The extra Terminator is really nice. The no revive Datacron level 6 would actually be very nice here. Just realized that. There's gonna be a lot of, oh, no. Goodbye. Okay, we survived the big hit. Very nice. One more turn for Nihilus, and we should be there. Let's see if he's going to lose the 2 banners like last time. This should be a 57, but last time we got a 55. There we go. Okay. That is a perfect front wall. Like I said in the previous battle, I think we used everything that was fair. Nothing overkill, pretty even in terms of the playing field. So now let's see what's in the back. Back wall is open, and this is what I like to see. There we go. Some more GLs. Very nice. It's a tougher back wall than normal, which, you know what? I give credit to my opponent. This is how I feel like it should be. I feel like it should be a medium-sized, you know, balance of offense and defense, and this is a good balance of it. So I'm happy I saved my Traya. Happy I saved my Bane. This race squad is concerning. Definitely concerning. I have to think about what I'm going to use there. I might have to use the Vegito team, which is not easy. I barely won that on my ult account last night. Probably going to use Bo-Katan here. That's a no-brainer. She's going to get to ultimate way quicker with Huyang. But yeah, I think we're in a good position to still get one-shots, so we'll keep this party going, and hopefully we keep it efficient. Let's do some Aphra against Jabba. This is the first time I'm running this on my main account. I ended up getting her Datacron to level 15 on the 2nd week, so very excited for it. Turn meter in the beginning, stacking offense, or stacking... I've never actually seen this one on defense. Turn meter gain level 6 for Hell Cartel. With offense, critical damage, protection, tenacity, critical chance, and health. Running the regular Aphra squad, and for my next GAC, I'm planning on doing something way different with this team. I discovered on my ult account was disgusting. You'll little foreshadowing, but obviously this is the Datacron. It's fully maxed, so I have better mods and relics on my main account than my ult, so this one should be an absolute no-brainer. Would love to finish this with like a 56 or higher. That's my goal, because it's going to be very difficult. I think I want to put the torture on him, because we will easily get through her. He's the issue. I don't like this arm there. Well, that wasn't really worth it, I guess. Okay. What's going on? Please play nice. At least we'll get a revive, but this should not have been this sketchy. I guess the disarm on him is not too great. I don't think the banner recovery is going to be a thing. I guess it's not easily a cakewalk. I don't know. It's a win, but like he's getting a little close to ult. I'm gonna save it. He'll come back. Now we're gonna do it. Is there any way I can get some banners back? don't know if we're going to get to another one. I'll try my best. I guess this is the least powerful one. Just do it basic. Cooldown increase. Don't kill him. I think it's the least powerful. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. And we turned a eventual really bad banner win into a 56, which was my goal. So that was a good stall. They were picking it up in the beginning a little bit. That was surprising. I guess I should have put the Torture on Leia. For some reason, I thought the Torture lasted 2 turns. Is that the Datacron or the Omicron? It might be me reading the Omicrons. It might be that ability instead of the Datacron. So that's my bad. But we got through it. Aphra's still very good against Jabba with this focused Datacron. So very nice. This will, without a doubt, be the scariest battle remaining for the Grand Arena. I really have no other options. If this does not work, it's going to be going through my whole roster because I set a very strong back wall. Rey, Ben, Ezra, max health, critical damage, tenacity, protection, and 71% health. This is going to be a problem. I'm telling you right now, this is not going to be very easy. Dark side buffs in a basic. One of my best armor pen crons with health and tenacity. If I do lose, give me at least 1 kill. Ezra's fast. I need to think of the best way to do this. Ideally, I like it on her. But I really need to think here. Damage immunity here is really... Okay, didn't get it. Let's see if I can get the big hit onto Ben here. That's great. Who's getting exiled? You gonna exile Malgus? Okay, that's good RNG. I guess I was stressing a little too hard. We're gonna win, but this was nice. Just a banner stealer. Why are you this way? Let's get the damage immunity. That was way easier than I thought. Got good RNG with the exile. We had a really good Datacron with the armor pen. We lined up the turns perfectly because Starkiller is able to remove the critical hit immunity and foresight. Malgus comes in, rain the rocks, destroys them. So that was actually one of the easier Rey, Ben, Ezra battles. You know the deal. If your opponent sets Ahsoka without Ezra, you need to punish them with a non-Galactic Legend team, and that's Bo. So we're going to do that here. Tank Revive level 3, which is just going to postpone the inevitable. She's going to go down. It's just going to take longer. Critical damage, health, tenacity, and potency. Going with a Bo-Katan team. Terminator in the beginning, armor pen, tenacity, and critical damage. That's the big thing here. I want to make sure I can just go through that armor, shred them as quickly as I can. She will get to ultimate a little bit quicker because of Huyang. Let's go all in on Sabine, I think is the best because she's the damage dealer.
No.
Let's see what happens. Okay, her ultimate is charging up quick.
No.
That's good. I want to do this first. I like getting some more armor shred in the beginning. That's more important than getting rid of, I think, Huyang at the moment. The mass swarm is coming.
No.
Good RNG.
No.
Look at this, guys. It's just like a breeze. What's going on? If I lost the buttons, I might have walked away. I can't get over how good Paz Vizsla is. We do need to heal him up, though. So she's going to hit her ult. We need to just use our cooldowns right now because they're going to get jacked up. Okay. That's the cooldown jacked up ability. Is he exiled? He won't revive then. That's actually a little concerning. I don't think we need him, but still, I'd like him to live. Okay. We got 3 minutes left. No more exile? Should be some big damage. But also lots of counterattacks. 2, 3, 4. Good stagger. 54 coming our way. 53. Guess that's the one downfall, is there's 0 protection recovery on this team without OG Bow. That's the one downfall with using it, but still, you don't want your most expensive Galactic Legend getting taken down by an epic confrontation. It is not worth it, so good win. Let's use some Baylan against some Saw. I'm in the mood to do this. I think it works out really great. It's a triple Omicron team. They have the light side max health protection 3, the max health damage level 6, which is the bonkers one, and then the Saw 9 with lots of potency, health, critical chance of protection. We're going with the regular Baylan squad with the wordy mercenary level 6, offense, tons of critical damage, and very good armor pen. I think this has a really good win rate. It worked out great for me last time. Okay, we removed Terminator, which is nice. Oh, that's really nice. Except he's gonna get a bonus turn. We survive. I'm happy we survived, but the banners are not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mildly concerned. Because he's going to keep doing that. Thank you. We need to get you back up and running. This is not good banners. Guys, Saw is nasty. I think the Saw level 9 is way better than Luthen any day of the week. It's not even close. That buff removal, all of it is ridiculous. I probably should have used Boba Fett, Sign of Django there when I think about it. That would have been a higher banner win. But I just felt like using Baylan here to see. Not a lot of the player base has Sign of Django at 15. So I'm just trying to find consistent wins. And that was kind of dicey. And we lost Marok, so not good. Sith Eternal against Traya is next. This should be a no-brainer. They have the Health and Protection Recovery level 3 and level 6 with Potency, Protection, Health, and Critical Damage. Just C. That's it. I'm running a Tenacity up level 3 with Tenacity, Armor Pen, Critical Damage, and Health. Just need to link the right targets. I think I linked Traya and Savage last time. Nihilus we will eventually get through, but I guess the Health and Protection Recovery is kind of concerning. I think we'll be fine. Do we have Tenacity? I forgot. We do, so we didn't get ability block. That's kind of nice. One more turn. Alright. Turn after this. I just want to get the protection up. Not gonna matter anyway. I keep doing this. There we go. Doesn't do much. Auto. If he kept resisting the shock, then we might be in some trouble, but we're fine. I remember there was a time during a certain meta where Sith Eternal could not 1v1 Basilisk on Fallen because of how tanky she would get. I forgot what Datacron set that was, but I remember how brutal that was against Malgus. But in this situation, 58 is what we need going forward. We will take that high efficient win. I can afford to use Bane here, so we're going to use Bane against Queen Amidala. I think that's the best bet. It's a triple Omicron Queen. Terminator in the beginning, Tenacity, Health, Critical Chance, and Moi Armor Pen. Like 185%. That's insane. Going with the Sith Empire Trooper as our tank. Dark Side buff on a basic. Tenacity, Health, Critical Chance, Critical Damage, and Armor Pen. That high Armor Pen could affect other counters, so that's why I just think Bane is the best. I don't want to, you know, not utilize Bane in this situation. I think it's the best. We're going to hold off on that for now. Let them stack their buffs. You need to go for someone else, though. That's the problem. That's a lot of buffs. We got rid of Queen before Padawan Obi-Wan. This battle is never consistent. There's no consistency ever. It makes no sense. Like, every time I do this, it's either Master Qui-Gon goes down, Padawan Obi-Wan goes down, Queen goes down. It's never consistent with, like, who gets taken out. But, alright, 55 banner win. Nice. Against the clone team, we're bringing in our Darth Revan, Zalbar Omicron. Look at him. He got a new look. He looks so handsome. I love it. Their Datacron is good. Light side max health protection 3. The Rebel max health damage 6, which Rebel Fighter max health damage, which Captain Rex is a Rebel Fighter, so that's no joke. Tenacity, Critical Chance, and Armor Pen. We're going with Mission Zalbar Darth Revan. My Focus Datacron, I don't have it level 12. I have it at level 9. And I have Critical Chance, Defense, and Health. So the stats are up. I'm going to rely on that Death Mark here. Hopefully it's a better banner win than normal. Can we get a blind? That's actually great. Death Mark is what I want. Very nice. Let's see if the banners can come into play. That was phenomenal. That was great. I like that team there. Not a 57, but 55 is great. I knew the Death Mark damage was really going to help against the Rex. We're going to kill the tanky 5s. Double kill Rex with Death Mark, and then get rid of Captain Rex at the end. I like that a lot. Quick Underman, JMK, Cat against Gas. Very basic Datacron, max health protection 3. Critical Chance and Tenacity. I'm just doing my own max health protection level 3 with Potency Protection, Critical Chance, and Health. This is where we have to catch up on banners, just in case it comes down to efficiency. So this is where we do the Undermans. And it wasn't the craziest gas lineup. There's no 5s. It's just Arc and Echo. Should be a 58 banner win. Very good. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 2 more teams on the top, and then we get to ships. So let's get through those quick. Again, Zori Resistance. We're bringing in Boba Fett, Sana Django, and Fennec. They have the Omicron, Terminator in the beginning, Armor Pen, and Offense. We have a bunch of extra speed on this Datacron, plus 100. I hope I can just get rid of them off the bat. Really good stats here. Let's go ahead and do this. Hopefully this is a full banner win. Target lock is great. Let's just go for a basic. That's what I mean. Should be an assist here. Just want her to finish at high banners, that's all. Health steal, maybe? 57. Okay. Not the end of the world. That's still a very good, efficient win. We have one more team. It's CLS. We have quite a bit on the table, so let's think of the best banner win possible. Let's have some fun with Talon Datacron. I took this off of defense for some offense. It'll be fun to test it out. Light side max other protection 3, critical chance and health. Running a double bald man squad with the dark side buffs on a special. Anti-Sith revive, and then the Talon 9 with protection, critical damage, potency, tenacity, and health. Let's do this. Nice. That's an irresistible fear. Just don't target her. Okay. Okay. Such a jerk. You are a jerk. Such a jerk. The one character I don't want you to go for, you go for. You're so mean. Malgus, just please end Luke. Goodbye. Such a jerk. Okay. He stole a character from us. That's a 54. Not happy with that. Not happy with him. But maybe I should have done the irresistible fear onto Luke. I don't know. Well, that's the character battles. Let's take a look at ships. Ship time, and it is a triple attacker executor with looks like we have Hondo and Malevolence. So I'm going to try for a third time to do Leviathan against Executor for a higher banner win. And I'm going to listen to all the advice I got in the comments. I'm going to bring in Sith Fighter and my Mark 6 Interceptor and just see how that goes. I lost this against Zerath. It cost me the Grand Arena, so I'm kind of skeptical, but it's a lower relic punishing one squad. So let's give it a shot. Hopefully it's a higher banner win, and then the other two will be a breeze. So I'm taking the advice of the chat, of you guys. So, regular Leviathan, I was told, don't heal in the beginning, go all in on punishing one with the Mass Swarm. Put the breach immunity onto your Interceptor. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen. I don't want to lose a ship. Alright, I'm just gonna basic. Okay, I'm going to put this onto Interceptor. But isn't the problem that punishing one is just going to remove the buff? Well, at least we didn't get... Okay, Mass Swarm. They got Contract. I don't know what to say. Like, that's not good. I want to stun you. Go for an AoE. Do a basic. Okay, punishing one is out. We need to heal. It's not Boba's... If Boba Fett was coming out, it's a different story. So, I guess we're getting lucky here. Wow. Okay. What are you going for? Are we gonna... And we still lose a ship. We still lose a ship. Do I really have to get rid of Bam first? What can I do? We got lucky. I still lost the ship. I mean, I guess the best case there is I have to get rid of Bam first, I think, because of that assist. Okay. At least we won. It was at a 72. It's probably a 72, right? Alright, 72 is better than 71. I guess if I did this in my first round match of my last round, then I would have pulled off the win. But like I said, Houndstooth came out, not Boba. We'll take it. 72 is fine. It's fine. Some quick Galactic Republic against Malevolence. Just need these three with Plo as a starter or a reinforcement for the banner recovery. Just double checking everything's good. Yep. Okay, you go here. You got the defense down, that's great. Do a basic. Let's see. Is Anakin gonna get stunned? Yeah. Not as simple as it should have been. We didn't get the target lock on Sun Fac, so that caused issues. Banner recovery. Buff immunity, good. We want to get rid of them before they do the banner stealing move. Oh wait, we're good. I forgot I took out the original ship. Very nice, 76. That's what I was going for there. That's a high banner win. Obviously got unlucky with the target lock on the Marauders basic, but that was a breeze. We just have Raddus left. We're doing a Profundity Underman, and that's where we're going to catch up with our banners. Last fleet, Profundity, just the starting three. Needs to be a 77. Unbelievable. That's the type of RNG that can cost you this match. I just wanted to get the taunt. No assist. This is concerning, not gonna lie. We're getting horrible, horrible RNG. At least Ray's Falcon is down. We need some assist here. Okay. I have lost this matchup in the past. Look at these dodges, but we got... Alright, we got the assist. There's so much foresight. We win, but... That made me think a little bit... Or not think, but worry a little bit longer. Okay. That's what we needed. 77. So that is going to be the Grand Arena... Clearly a lot better than my previous matches. I set a way stronger defense. I put way more GLs down, way stronger teams. I put Jocasta new on defense as well. Hopefully that throws them off. We'll see. But we're going to go to work now. I will do the review when I get back. Hopefully we pulled it off. Hoping. After a very long workday, we have made it back home finally. And we came back to some great news. We won round one. We are now no longer on a losing streak. Really happy about that. So, really satisfied with the win. Really satisfied with the win. let's take a look how we got it done. I have to admit, this is going to be crazy this season. This is going to be crazy. I did not have this last week. I even have them at Relic 9, and I forgot to relock. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier in this video. I forgot, but we have a Relic 9 of these guys because I wanted to complete that last tier of the Nightfall event. 7 holds. 7 holds. And just to show you guys, my modding, pure speed, pure protection. Not sure if that's the most ideal way, but I made him tanky and fast. My Appo is nothing crazy. Offense, 120 speed. And this is getting 7 holds. This is my Datacron. Is this going to solo carry me for this season now? Or what? I mean, they did really well on every other battle. One shot. And fleets also. One shot. So, Lord Vader Appo, CX2. Major threat. Major problem for many players. He must have used everything. He must have tried Leia, Kylo, JML. He must have went through their entire roster. Happy with the performance. Not much notable on offense. All I could say is we did really well against Lord Vader with JML. We were able to get Sidious to work in our favor by just countering the invasion meta by just using a basic. It can't be evaded. In the back, we got a really good battle against the unaligned Force user team. But, like, nothing really crazy to try against. It's like, this was a better defense. It was a stronger defense than normal. But still, it's just, like, not as difficult with the... It's such a strong offensive meta that the defenses are just not as strong. It's weird, but no complaints. Happy with the win. The big highlight for me is CX2, without a doubt. Just holding down the fort. Absolutely solo carrying this Grand Arena for me. And really happy with that investment so far. So if you guys do have these clones and you want to apply the Omicron, you're going to get a ton of results. But that's going to wrap up the Grand Arena. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're back in the win column, finally. So if you did enjoy this video, smash that like button. And if you're not already, subscribe to the channel to become an Out of X. And I'll see you guys in the next video. May the Force be with you all.